Hey dungeon crawlers, this is Dorks at Disadvantage, a D&D podcast by Dorks for Dorks, where we show you don't have to have a big group to have a great time playing D&D. And now, here's your hosts, Jennifer and Austin Caldwell. Hello everyone and welcome to the Dorks at Disadvantage podcast. I am Austin.
And I am Jennifer. Hello, hello.
Welcome, everyone. We are going to be picking back up from where we last left off with the choking hand. We did that one last time. We liked it so much that we're doing a part 2 today.
Yeah, because I did not like how it ended the first time.
Oh, yeah, there was unfinished business for sure.
Absolutely. It was open-ended, and internally, my personal self didn't like that. And I'm like, okay, I would like to see this through.
Yeah, it was always going to be a matter of, do you guys go back and take care of things now, or do you wait and you do it later? So it was always going to be an option, but I totally understand that. Leaving things unresolved, it's like, we have to finish this. We have to finish what we have started.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my ADD can't take it.
I can totally understand that. Any new orders of business to take care of before we jump in today?
I don't believe so. We have let everyone know that we are going to Gen Con.
That's right.
In a few weeks. I am very excited.
Still very excited for that. Yep, I'm kind of counting down the days.
Also, by the time you listen to this episode, it probably will have already been the 4th of July. So happy 4th of July, everyone.
Happy 4th. Happy 250th anniversary to the U.S. Try not to blow your fingers off with fireworks.
That's always a good note.
Have a safe and happy 4th and try to keep all of your digits.
Always watch those videos, right?
That's right. They show you how to do it correctly.
I hate that I enjoy those videos when they come out every year. Everyone always shows the wrong way to use their fireworks.
Absolutely, yeah. There's the one that keeps going viral every time around this year, and it's the ones where they're sitting on the sidewalk and they're sitting on fireworks, and I guess they've got their trunk open on their SUV, and their SUV's like loaded to the gills with fireworks. So they set off a firework, it shoots into the back of the SUV, and then sets off everything back there, and they're just like running for their lives.
I hate that. I laugh at it, but you can't help it.
Yeah, I mean,
I have to assume everybody is okay. I hope everyone is okay.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think everybody was okay there. But it's like a use common sense type thing. Don't have your firework horde sitting within 10 feet of the firework that you're setting off if you can help it.
That's a good idea.
For sure.
I am ready to get into this game.
Let us jump to it.
Give me a update just go ahead and backtrack to what we were doing.
Yeah, absolutely. So, when we last left things, Tall Robert and Ethelda had walked into, the town of Broomswallow for the first time. It was choked by this thick fog. The smog covered the entire town. You find out that pretty much everyone who lives in Broomswallow has been forced into essentially slave labor for the Baron Feston Rundle, who lives over in Westerhelm. Even the children have to push these mine carts and go down and work in the mines. Someone or something had been diverting these mine cars, or these carts full of minerals rather, that were on their way to the Baron. The town master, Hadrid Crane, asked you to look into this and figure out what it is, take care of the problem. So you talk to Hadrig, and you have a guide who goes with you, a gnome by the name of Garbin Jost. And between talking to the two of those gentlemen, you essentially find out that this has been going on for about 10 years. The townsfolk having to work the mines for the Baron. They were all originally in Westerhelm. The Baron had raised the taxes to the point where they could not pay them and forced them out, essentially. You guys wait by the side of the road. You see a 7.5-foot half-orc by the name of Iron Sven, which, if you remember, was actually mentioned in the song that the bard sang at the Crooked Cricket Inn.
I do recall that, yeah.
Yeah, so he was actually alive, and his plan was to continue to divert these gems to the point that he's able to flush the Baron out of his manor, draw the Baron closer to Broomswallow, and then murder the Baron. But you don't know what his intentions are after that, but it looks a whole lot like he wants to take over the town once he does this. So you guys defeat Iron Sven, and you restore the flow of the precious gems to Westerhelm.
Yay! And we got a little loot.
You did get some loot there. 350 gold pieces. I think you gave 50 back to Hadrig. So, yeah, which is good. So you guys got 300 gold pieces from that. But now, having returned back to your monasteries, over the next few weeks, you just can't get rid of the thoughts of this town, Broomswallow. Essentially, every time you close your eyes, you see the faces of these elderly people and these children having to perform this slave labor. It's almost like the smog over Broomswallow itself has crept its way into your dreams.
So it is first thing in the morning, yes?
Yes. So what essentially has happened is Tall Robert has summoned Ethelda to the town of Belvend, about 3 days away from Broomswallow. And the conversation is pretty much, he cannot stop thinking about this. He feels that you have to do something for these people.
Yes, Ethelda is feeling the exact same way, and she is she can figure out that that's what he's calling her for. But she goes ahead. When she approaches him, she starts the conversation, and she has her cigarette. She's holding her roach clip out in front of her, and she takes a drag, and she says, "Hello, Tall Robert."
Oh, Miss Ethelda, Craster be praised. I didn't know if you would respond to my message.
Of course, you know I would do anything for you, love.
Oh, likewise. I just can't stop thinking about that town. Ever since we left, I've just had this feeling that we have to return and help these people. Something is seriously wrong there.
Yeah, I've been thinking about this a lot as well. And she takes a drag, and she slowly just blows it out. And she looks at him, and she says, "I think it's about time we put the Baron in his place, don't you?"
Absolutely. Let's head over to Broomswallow at once, talk to Hadrian Crane, and then we'll set out for Westerhelm.
Let's set out.
Awesome. So you guys fast travel your 3-day journey into Broomswallow. As you begin to approach the Donnerheim Mountains, once again you become aware of this smog miles before you get to town. But as you get into town, it's a little bit of a different scene than what you expected to find. Where you would normally see these people just pushing these mine cars. Now, you see the people sort of swatting at the smog around them and being struck down by some sort of an unseen entity. People are running in a panic. Hadrian Crane and Garbin are seen pulling an elderly woman into the Crooked Cricket who appears to have been injured.
I go to her and I try to help her out. And I look at Hadrig and I say, Hadrig Crane, what's been going on here?
Oh, lass, you're back. My goodness, and not a moment too soon either. You know how I said this town would eventually fight back? Well, she is in force. It appears now that the smog around us is inhabited by Belkers.
Belkers, you say? Tell us
Yes.
what these Belkers are.
Evil, elemental beasts. And so Belker is basically the picture that I sent you in Discord there.
Oh, that's so cool.
And what is unique about them is they have the ability to change into like this toxic, poisonous cloud. And they can be drawn to things like wildfires and pollution.
Interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and describe it to all of you here. So this looks like a very large bat, and funny, it does remind me of the villain in The Swan Princess, if you can recall that way back.
Vaguely, maybe.
So vaguely. Giant bat, vicious teeth, long red tongue, and extremely long fingers and talons. Just super spooky. I love it.
Yeah, it's a cool enemy for sure. And I felt like it really fit into this setting.
Yeah, really good.
But yeah, you go over and you try to help the elderly lady who's been injured. Are you going to try to cast a spell or give a potion?
I am going to give her a potion.
Awesome.
And as I am doing that, I would like to do an insight check and see how I can defeat these beasts.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll on that. I would also allow a history or an arcana check since you're actually, thinking about the Belkers themselves and their history.
I rolled a 19.
Very good. So with that, you understand that in this particular instance, these Belkers, of course, are drawn here by the smog, and they are sort of feeding on the pollution that's hanging over the town. And you get the sense that if you were able to shut down this mining operation, if you were able to stop the refineries, then they would have nothing to feed on and they would move on.
I look to tall Robert and I say, I've seen this before. These Belkers, they love the smog, and we need to get rid of the Baron as soon as possible.
I agree with you. Whatever is going to help these townsfolk, count me in.
And I look to Hadrid Crane and ask him, where can I find the Baron?
You'll find him over in his cozy mansion there in Westerhelm. Getting extra fat, no doubt.
We'll head over there immediately.
Hold on now. A couple of things you need to know before you go out there. The Baron has powerful enemies. If you attempt to attack him out in broad daylight, there could be serious consequences, not only for you, but they would assume that the town is responsible.
What can we do to help out?
I suggest you go under the cover of night. Also, you need to be aware, the place is crawling with guards. This isn't royal guards, understand. These are hired mercenaries, acting as bodyguards. Rough and tumble bunch. Oh, sure, you'd be able to take one out in a scuffle, individually. But do not let them crowd you, lass.
I look at him and I say, I will do just that. And I am wanting to see if I can fight some of these beasts off, try to keep them at bay from the area.
Okay, yeah, you can definitely do that. They're trying to, kind of swarm around the town center here. If you want to, you can sort of try to hit one of them as they go through, but I will tell you that you get the sense that there are hordes of these things now over the city.
Okay. I was double checking if I had any spell slots that I hadn't clicked, but apparently I don't, which is weird because you have Guiding Bolt as a monk, yes?
Yeah, did you mark your character level 3 for this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Guiding Bolt is just it's sort of like a regular attack for Tall Robert. He has the Magic Initiate boon for his character sheet here, and that allows him to kind of cast that at will.
Yeah, I just wanted to look at that really, really quickly. And okay, so I want to cast Elementalism.
Okay. Tell me about how you're wanting to cast that.
In a 5-foot cube, I beckon air. So I move my arms around. I'm creating what my hands are making a swirling sensation or a swirling movement. And I shoot my hands out outwards. And I try to disperse some of the smog in the 5-foot area.
Yeah, go ahead and do you roll on that usually to cast that, or do I need to roll against that?
It's an at-will roll.
At will. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say you're able to do that. You're able to go ahead and cast Elementalism. As some of the smog starts to swirl around, you can see that the attacks on the villagers subsides just a bit.
May I say that for the rest of the day, I create small pockets of these little 5-foot domes so that people have a little safe bubble to be in.
I like that. Absolutely. You could also say that you do it around the perimeter of the Crooked Cricket and have everybody take refuge inside.
Perfect. Yes.
Okay.
Oh, thank you, lass. That'll definitely help out for now, but I got a bad feeling they'll be back.
Yes, this spell won't last long. However, it at least helped you all get inside.
Aye, I'll make sure everybody's battened down here. And best of luck to ye.
We'll do this as fast as possible. And I look to Tall Robert, and I say, "You ready, love?"
Absolutely.
Okay, let's head out. She is eager. She has got all of her blades secretly stashed all around her body. She is ready for battle.
Loaded for bear.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. I really like it. Yeah, you guys head out of town, and as you get to the outskirts, you start to hear a rustling around you as the wind picks back up, and you see 2 of these Belker creatures turn from a cloud into this snarling, bat-like elemental creature. And you're going to be in combat.
Mm-hmm.
So, roll for initiative.
Can do. For those of you that are interested, I have a +5 in initiative, which is pretty good. A lot better than my other characters that I have. Unfortunately, I did not roll well. How is a 14?
Well, it's better than Tall Robert's 2
Oh
plus 1,
no.
so he's got 3 initiative. Not very great.
Feel like that 2 was for the creatures.
It could have been. I could have changed my mind on that, but I try to stick with it once I think about it. Like,
He
let's
does
be
not
fair.
go easy on me.
It's Tall Robert. Tall Robert always gets the short end of the stick. If you'll remember last time, he got one-shotted and punted, so
He
had a little
sure
rough
did.
time last time. We'll see if he does better this time. Okay, we got Belker 1 and Belker 2. Okay, it is Belker 2's turn first. Belker 2 is going to head over to Tall Robert, and it is going to try to bite. It will bite. It is going to do 4 damage.
Okay. Phew.
Okay, it is Ethelda's turn.
Ethelda dashes over to this bat creature that is in front of Tall Robert, and she brings out 2 daggers and stabs.
Awesome. Stabby, stabby.
Mm-hmm. Okay, first one is a 19, so that hits.
Yep.
Sorry, our internet is acting a little slow today. And 18, that will also hit.
It will.
Okay, give me 1 minute. Again, we are having some really slow internet. Okay, we have a 5 damage on 1.
Okay.
And the second one, only 4 damage.
Okay, so that's 9 total damage. Did you do that to that same one?
Mm-hmm, the
Okay.
one in front of Tall Robert.
Gotcha.
She has to protect her little tall guy.
Nice. He does need protecting. He is squishy as jello. It is Belker number 1's turn. Belker number 1 turns its attention over to Ethelda. And it is going to come over and it is going to try to bite. It will critically bite.
Mm-mm.
But it's only going to get you for 6 damage.
Okay. Excuse me.
Okay, it is now Tall Rob's turn. Tall Robert is going to aim Guiding Bolt at Belker number 2. And let's see if he can hit. He will hit. Let's see what his damage is here. Ooh, 18 damage to Belker number 2. Belker number 2 is toast.
Woo!
It is now Ethelda's turn again.
Zelda is going to attack this last one with Fury of Blows. So she's just jabbing him
Yeah,
continuously.
I like that attack a lot.
Mm-hmm. Does an 11 hit?
It will not.
Yeah. I'm just punching air.
You gonna move or do anything else on your turn?
I do not.
Because I think, can your character disengage as a bonus action? Just curious.
Actually, Fury of Blows is a bonus action, so I could technically use my dagger.
Yeah, go ahead. That's right. I had forgot about that. Good call out.
That will do it. 18.
That will hit.
Ooh, 9 damage.
Excellent. Is that Ethelda's turn?
That is Ethelda's turn.
Okay. The last remaining Belker is going to perform a claw attack. It's going to do that on Tall Robert. Six more damage. However, it is Tall Robert's turn. Tall Robert is going to try 2 daggers. Dagger number 1 will hit. Dagger number 2 will not. But let's go ahead and roll our damage. Nice. Full damage for that dagger attack. That'll be 7 damage against the Belker. Ethelda is up once more.
All right, I take both of my blades to him. One of those does hit with an 18 again, and a dirty 20 with the other.
Roll that beautiful damage footage.
13 damage.
Very nice. That Belker is dead.
Yay! I was thinking that would do it.
It did indeed, and you guys are out of combat.
She takes both of her blades and she just shoots them out, and they go right into his throat on both sides.
Love it.
Right in the front.
Love it, love it. So at the end of the fight, you see Tall Robert's looking just a little bit worse for wear, and he's just like, Miss Ethelda, how about I try to find something to cook?
That'd be wonderful, love. How you doing?
You know, I feel about half dead.
Well, you're half alive.
I suppose that's the optimistic way.
For me, honey, it is.
And she drags on her cigarette.
Let's see if Tall Robert is able to find anything.
Yeah.
He is. Now let's see what he finds. He is going to find a handful of scrape nettle. And he is also going to find some bogweed.
Mmm.
And he is going to prepare a scrape nettle bogweed salad. And that will heal Ethelda and Tall Robert for 1d6 plus 2.
Very nice. I am fully healed. Just enough.
He'll heal. Okay, he heals for 4. That's not the best, but he's okay now. He looks like he's gonna be okay.
Would you like a portion to swallow that down?
A portion? Oh, a potion.
Yes.
A potion.
Yes, thanks, Miss Ethelda. That would be great. If you want, you can go ahead and roll the healing that he gets from that.
Yes.
The 2d4 plus 2.
6 healing.
Nice. And he is fully healed.
She gives him a little shot glass of healing potion. And she's like,
Bottoms up.
Say, is there anything in this besides a healing potion?
She grins and she says,
You never know, love.
He's like, well, when in Belvender, and he just takes a shot of the potion.
yes.
And is healed. Now, if that was Hugh Dankwood giving him the beverage, things could have really gotten questionable.
I would like to know how that situation would have went.
Man, tall Robert drunk on Hugh Dankwood's Skim Grim would be hilarious. I think we need to put that in the memory bank here and get that ready for a future campaign for sure.
That might be the next campaign.
I think so, 100%. So you guys are about halfway into your one-day trek into Westerhelm. Is there anything else you want to do to prepare before you reach the city?
I don't think so. I'm fully healed. I am A-okay.
Awesome. So at around about 10, 11 o'clock at night, you pull up into the town of Westerhelm. And you see that it is a stark contrast to what you left behind in Broomswallow. All of these very fine houses. You can smell the scents of fine foods being cooked and prepared for the families. You see this crystal clear sky with the quarter moon shining. Wow, people around here sure do have it nice.
Yeah, it must be nice.
And you can hear the very, very rich laughter of the sounding in the houses.
Yes,
You can hear
absolutely.
them.
You can hear the
Yes.
You can almost see the extended pinkies
Mm-hmm.
raised up toward the ceiling as they enjoy their fine food and drink. And presently, you see a man coming out of one of the houses, and he is just like, "Is there something I can help you with? Are you too lost, by chance?"
Actually, we have some business with the Baron.
The Baron, you say? Interesting.
Perhaps you could tell us where he is this evening.
Ah, well, he will be at his manor. That's going to be there on the edge of town, headed east toward the coast. You won't be able to miss his estate.
I'm sure you're right about that. Well, good day to you.
Yes, good day. And he sort of backs away from you kind of suspiciously as he goes back into his house.
Good thing we didn't blow our cover.
Yes, I think we did very well.
She's in rags.
Yeah.
Barefoot.
Yeah, Tall Robert's got grease stains, tatters for clothes, and he's a halfling, so he's got those big hairy feet out, stomping around. Covered in soot, by the way.
That's
from
right.
being in Broomswallow, so. But you guys start heading towards the edge of town, and you see this large wooden sign that says Rundle, and you know that you've made it to the edge of the Baron's estate.
I take a look around the perimeter.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll a Perception check.
Going to take 30 minutes to walk around his property.
Probably.
14.
14. Nice. With that 14, you can scope out that there are 2 guards standing watch in front of the Baron's estate. You can also see another guard up on the roof with a crossbow. However, that guard is asleep. You notice to the rear of the property that there is a balcony leading up to the 2nd floor. I wonder if we would be able to sneak around the back and perhaps climb up to the balcony.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good idea.
I head towards the balcony.
Awesome. Go ahead and just roll a stealth check to see how you're doing.
$14.
Good. Very good.
I'm glad he's glad about that.
I suppose I'm going to roll one for Tall Rob. Oh yeah, he's good too. Tall Rob's stealth was check was 15. That is going to be good enough to sneak around to the rear, and you do not alert the guards around front, nor do you wake up the sleeping guard who is on top of the roof.
And I'm going to attempt to scale the wall.
Awesome. Are you going to try to throw a grappling hook up there?
Nope, I'm going to attempt...
Oh, just to climb up the sheer wall to get to the balcony.
Monk.
Oh, true. Good point. Yeah, roll just a strength athletics check on that. Maybe it's supposed to be acrobatics,
It's acrobatics.
You want to take acrobatics? Let's do it.
I want to take acrobatics.
Let's do it.
Yeah, dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you are able to scale right up
Mm-hmm.
the sheer face of the wall and onto the balcony. Do you go ahead and drop a rope down to Tall Robert to make it easy for him to climb up, or you want to step back and see how he handles things?
Oh, she leans over the balcony. She has one arm laying down and one propped up with her cigarette, and she's just grinning down at him, and she says,
Well, are you coming?
Absolutely. Like, he's just dumbfounded. He could not believe that you were able to do that with such finesse and so quickly. But he is going to try his best to follow suit.
I told you it's good to be half alive.
Nice. 16. Yeah. So with that, yeah, he's able to take those big old, like, halfling feet and just grip that wall and just shimmy right up onto the balcony with you. He dusts himself off a little bit. Hi, that was invigorating.
Hey, that wasn't too bad there.
Ah, yes. Well, you know, I do believe in getting some good exercise.
Perhaps you're a pretty good guy after all.
Of course I'm a good guy. Everybody loves me.
she based people on their skills, on
Gotcha.
how good they are.
Okay, I was wondering about that. I was like, what's she getting at there? But she wanted to see if he could do it. If he couldn't do it, she'd be like, pitiful.
Yes, yeah. Everyone it is important how skillful the people are that she works with.
Right, I can understand that.
Okay, so we look in the room.
Yeah, so as you guys go into the room, unfortunately, what you see is you see the Baron, and he is standing in his night robe, but he has armor on over it, and he has his rapier drawn, and he has 4 guards with him, 2 on each side. Intruders, I see, and who, pray tell, may you be? And so he's this fat, probably like late 50s dude with balding hair and wearing glasses that are just sitting right on the end of his nose.
I look at him and I just casually walk up very slowly. I'm trying to make it known that I'm not being aggressive. I'm just casually walking over,
Mm-hmm.
and I inhale my smoke and puff it in his face. And I said,
How does it feel breathing that?
Roll an intimidation check on that.
that's not good. 10.
With a 10, he's just like, you must be some of the miscreants from over at Broomswallow.
She grins and she says,
Of course we are.
and she looks over at her friend, Tall Robert, and she says,
He and I, we have business with you. We don't quite care for how you run in the town. Your luxurious lifestyle is making everyone else sick.
I gave those wenches a job. I gave them purpose. I send them food and I send them water. They've taken lots from me and given very little in return.
Very little, you say.
and I poke at his belly.
Ooh, okay. Make another intimidation check.
Mm-hmm. A 4. Ethelda has a -2 on charisma.
Yeah, that one's not great. So with that, he just says, "The poison on the tip of my blade shall enjoy finding its way inside of you, madam." And you guys are now going to roll for initiative.
Mm-hmm. Nat 20.
Very good. Hey, 18 for Tall Robert. Let's roll for the Baron.
I needed that nat 20 for that intimidation so bad. I wanted it so bad.
They can't all be 20s, but
That one should have been.
it is Ethelda's turn first. You're going to have advantage on your first attack because of your critical success on initiative.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, how many men again?
You've got a total of 5. You have the Baron and 4 guards.
Okay.
Pretty outnumbered.
I do a backflip and hit the guy that is to my left and the Baron's right.
Okay. Actually, you know what? Let me set up the board real quick because
Yeah.
this is a big encounter. I think we're going to need some minis for this one.
Yep, that's all right. I think I could do it without it, but
I'll
if you need
probably
it.
need some for me,
Right.
to be honest with you.
Absolutely. So, yeah, I do an unarmed strike. She got a 16. Let me go ahead and roll again, just in case. Yeah, 16 was the highest. And my bludgeoning damage. She is going to do 6 damage when you're ready. The cool part about Ethelda is that unarmed strikes and daggers have the same amount of damage to them, so I really enjoy the aspect of doing more than just, I'm going to take my daggers and I'm going to stabby. Yeah, we got the perfect little layout going. That's great.
Ethelda is going to be the one with the club there.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, I got that. So, yeah. I hit that guy there for 6 damage for the first one.
Great. I will get that calculated.
And as she's doing a backflip, kicking him, She also uses her knife coming down to slash him. Will a 14 hit?
A 14 will not hit.
Yikes. What a shame.
But you said you hit him for 6 damage?
I did.
Okay. Well, what was that roll? Because I didn't tell you the armor class. Do you remember?
Oh, it was a high roll.
Okay.
I think it was a 19 or 16. It was a 16.
Gotcha. 16 does hit. So that is guard number 1. You hit him for 6 damage.
I remembered.
Okay. It is now the Baron's turn. And I had to create his stat block from scratch, so I got to pull that up real quick. The Baron is going to attack with the rapier. I'm supposing a 10 does not hit Ethelda.
Definitely doesn't.
Fantastic. That is what he's going to do on his turn. It is now Tall Robert's turn.
She is too cool to be hit.
Tall Robert is going to move up to guard number 4 there, and he's going to try to attack with 2 daggers. First one will not hit, unfortunately. Second one will still not hit, unfortunately. And that's got to be his turn.
I have that kind of luck with my halfling character.
I think it's the halfling curse.
I think it is.
Yeah, I know. That's when you play Gwen. Is that who it is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you always roll low with Gwen.
It's so bad.
Poor Gwen.
Guys, I went a year and a half of not rolling 20s and rolling a ton of 1s and not hitting anybody. And of course, the group, they're just telling me, you need new dice, you need new dice. And I'm like, I can't. I gotta keep these.
Was it 4 nat 1s you rolled in one day, or 5?
It was 5.
My goodness.
I rolled 5 1s in a row, and after the 4th one, I was so pissed at my dice that I used my laptop to roll, and it rolled a 1, and everybody saw it on their screens, and I was done.
You gave up at that point?
Gwen was done.
Yep. For certain. Guard number 1 is going to try to retaliate against you with an attack from his spear. Will a 14 hit Ethelda?
It will not.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
He misses you. It is going to be now guard number 4. He's going to try to retaliate against Tall Rob. And I got a bad feeling he's going to hit.
Mm-hmm. It's been consistent.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He hits. He's going to do 6 piercing.
You know I can't keep helping you, right?
I know that. I'm doing fine. He says as he gets impaled by a spear. It is now guard number 3's turn, which is going to be the guy to the left of the Baron. He is going to head over to Ethelda and try to hit with a spear. But I don't think he's going to hit you. He got 13. No, He will not hit. These guys are stormtroopers for sure.
Around me, they are.
Yeah. You got luck so far. You got the luck. Guard number 2, who is going to be to the Baron's far right, he is going to step about 5 paces forward. He's going to try to throw a spear at Tall Robert. Let us see what he does. Yeah, he's going to hit Tall Rob. Man, Tall Rob needs better armor. He needs a better AC. He needs something, man. Luckily, he only hits for 3 piercing.
I think Tall Robert likes the taste of potions.
Mm-hmm. I think he does too. He's gotten addicted to them. That's what it is. It's like those little, Vicks things that you can inhale that you get addicted to.
Oh, no. He's just wanting to be cut. Oh no.
Yeah, he's like, oops. It's like, when you have a toddler that asks for a Band-Aid, like, over every single thing, because they want the Band-Aid, and they're like, I cut myself here, see? And you're like, no. They're like, need a Band-Aid. I'm like, okay.
Tall Robert's gonna go to Ethelda and say, kiss it and make it better.
That's right.
I'm not your mother.
So, as all of this commotion is going on, you guys are in battle. You actually start to hear some commotion that's going on over towards the balcony.
Mm.
And then you look over, and you see Hadrig, Crane, and Garbin joust.
Yay!
Nice of you to join us.
You two look like you could use a little help over here.
And I point to Tall Robert.
He does.
And this is why we have our little characters out.
The Baron looks over to Hadrig, and he's just like, more Broomswallow scum. I will be happy to send you to your grave. And then Hadrig replies with,
You know, Baron, I've heard you had a little trouble sleeping this evening, but I brought the cure.
and he pulls out a warhammer.
Yeah.
And we are going to roll for their initiative order.
Tell me that's vicious mockery that he just did.
He can't. I thought about that just then, but I'm like, he doesn't have that ability.
Man.
He's not a spellcaster. Not really. Very nice. It is now back up to the Baron.
I have to ask, how tall is this portly Baron?
He's around 6 feet. 6'1", 6'2", somewhere around in there. Not very tall.
Mm-hmm.
Taller than a halfling by a lot. But not gargantuan tall.
Listen to this, ladies. He said 6'2" is not that tall. Me at 5'2" begs to differ.
They're growing big out there in Westerhelm. No, he's about 6 feet.
Okay.
Yeah. And it is now his turn. He's going to run up to Hadrig. He is going to try to attack with Viper's Kiss. And I'll go ahead and tell the listeners about that one. That's a custom attack for Feston Rundle here. With the Viper's Kiss, the target must make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw on top of any damage he rolls. On a failed save, the target takes 1d6 poison damage and is poisoned for 1 minute. On a successful save, the target must take half as much poison damage and isn't poisoned. The target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success.
Very nice.
So, we're going to roll to see if he hits Hadrig. I don't believe he will. He will not.
What a shame.
He misses Hadrig. No, that's good. We don't want the Baron to hit Hadrig.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was having a dyslexic moment.
I mean, it's a shame in the sense that, he didn't get to poison him and use this Viper's Kiss thing. But
I know, you made it sound so cool.
yeah, it feels cool. I like it. I wanted to give the Baron some little extra something other than just being a skilled rapier guy, duelist.
Skilled eater.
Yes. That is going to bring us to Tall Robert's turn. Tall Robert is going to try to attack the guy in front of him again with 2 daggers. That will miss. Second one will miss. Tall Robert, you got to get with it, my friend. But we are now up to Hadrig Crane.
Okay.
So Hadrig Crane has got a little attack up his sleeve as well he's going to use. Hadrig Crane is going to use Seismic Thunder. And I'll tell you a little bit about that one. Hadrig Crane slams his warhammer into the ground with immense force, sending a shockwave through the earth. Each creature on the ground within 15 feet must succeed on a DC 12 dexterity saving throw or be knocked prone. Let's give it a shot. Baron. Baron makes the throw. Now with the 2 guards. That guard doesn't make it. That guard doesn't. Oh, nope, that guard does make it. So guard number 1 is prone.
Okay.
That is going to take us over to Garbin Jost's turn. He will try to attack with 2 hand axes. First one fails. Second one critically hits the Baron.
Yes.
He'll hit the Baron for 13 damage. Guard number 1 is prone. He's going to use half his movement speed to stand up. He will try to attack Ethelda with a spear.
He can try.
That moment when you roll the wrong die.
He rolled a d6, so I saw the 3, and I'm like, I'll take it.
I think that is probably going to hit this time. 16?
It just hits. Her armor class is 16.
Yep, he got you. But that's the first hit you sustained. Let's see how bad it is. He'll get you for 5 piercing. Manageable, manageable. Guard number 4 is going to go back after Tall Robert. Guard number 4 critically hits Tall Robert. Why do I do this to TR? Man. Tall Rob. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
R.I.P. Tall Rob. He'll hit for 10 piercing this time, taking Tall Robert's hit points down to 0. Man. Okay.
Perhaps he should just stay down.
Maybe. It is guard number 3's turn. Guard number 3 is going to try to attack Hadrid Crane. He'll try to get him with a spear. He will miss with the spear. Guard number 2 is going to try to attack Ethelda. Ooh, and will hit. It'll get Ethelda for 7 piercing.
Okay.
The good news is, it's back up to Ethelda's turn.
Okay.
Long turn order on this one. A lot of people involved.
I have something called deflect attack.
Okay.
When attack roll that includes bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage hits you, you can reduce the attack's total damage by 1d10 plus 6.
That sounds good. How long is that active for?
You have to roll a dexterity of 13 or higher.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're going to want to put it on the guy in front of you, guard number 2.
And I'm thinking, I'm assuming that I give him 1d10 damage plus 6.
No, the way you worded that is you reduce the number of hit points hits that you've taken, hit points that you've taken off by 1d10.
Okay.
Isn't that what you read to me?
Yeah.
Okay. That means if he attacks you, you can roll a d10 against it, plus that modifier to sort of mitigate the attack.
Okay.
Yeah. But you said he has to beat a dex 13?
Mm-hmm.
He will not beat it.
Okay.
So let me make a note of that. Guard number 2 has got that on him, that boon. Is that Ethelda's turn? Is there anything else you want to do? Flurry of blows or anything?
I will slash him.
Okay.
Will a 14 hit?
No, it just misses.
Wait a minute. Yeah, internet's really messed up. It said I rolled a 19.
Is that what you rolled?
It's not what it said on the screen. Should I just do...
Let's do die.
Yeah,
Let's stick with die.
I'm gonna stick
Internet
with my die.
hasn't been super stable, so
Well, that's going to hit. That's a 21.
nice. Do your damage.
Yay. 5 damage.
Nice. And that is to guard number 2.
Mm-hmm. A little nick.
It is now the Baron's turn. The Baron is going to turn and take a slash with his rapier at Garbin Jost. He will critically fail against Garbin Jost. Garbin Jost is going to take one single melee attack of opportunity against the Baron. Because I said so. Here he goes.
You're the boss.
Although he will not hit with that attack. Yikes. Come on, Garbin. Just like last time.
Does he have luck?
No. Unfortunately not. It's now Tall Robert's turn. Tall Robert is actually going to turn to the Baron. He is going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Yay. We have a little bit more luck with Guiding Bolt.
He's rolling to try to hit. He will miss. Yikes. Yikes, gang.
This is going to be a long game.
This is painful right here. Hadrig Crane is next. Hadrig! He's going to move over here and he is going to flank the Baron. And how I'm going to do that is he's going to get advantage on his swing with his Warhammer. Goodness knows he needs it. Ooh, critically hits with the Warhammer. We definitely needed that.
Yay.
And he is going to hit the Baron two-handed. He's going to manage 17 damage against the Baron.
Very nice.
How's the Baron looking?
He's starting to huff and puff a little bit. A little bit of wheezing going on there.
I think he was wheezing before we started.
Yes. He might just be wheezing more. I'm not sure. That is Hadrig Crane. Now we got guard number 2. He's going to try to attack Ethelda. He is going to miss Ethelda with the spear. Guard number 1 is going to try to toss a spear at Garbin Jost. Misses Garbin Jost. Guard number 4 is going to try to attack Tall Robert again. He's going to miss Tall Robert this time.
All right.
Thank goodness. Looks like things are looking up here. I may or may not have messed up turn order, but I'm fixing it now. Shh.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. I got wrapped up.
Sounds like I get advantage.
Guard number 3. Guard number 3 throws a spear at Hadrig Crane, and he will hit Hadrig Crane. He'll only hit Hadrig for 4. Now, we are back up to Ethelda once more.
Ethelda is going to use her daggers. That doesn't hit either.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my gosh. I can't drink a potion. I used both my... Can I?
No.
Okay.
You use both hands. Got no more hands. Can't do it with your feet.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It is now the Baron's turn. He is going to swipe at Garbin Jost.
She can fight with her feet, though.
Only going to hit him for 6 piercing. Garbin's okay. Oh, you know what I also missed? Tall Robert was down.
Mm.
I'm going to say you gave him a potion.
Yay!
I got distracted with the whole internet not working thing. You threw him a potion. He drank it. He tried Guiding Bolt. It didn't work out.
You're the boss.
Damn, we're going to do better. Man. Do better, do better. Get good.
Technical difficulties all around.
You know, that's how it goes sometimes, but you got to persevere. It's Tall Robert's turn. And I'm going to give him some healing. We're going to say you gave him a potion.
That would be best.
And that he healed for 8.
Yay.
Tall Robert. Guiding bolt against the Baron. He will not hit. Oh, I'm sorry. He does it at advantage because flank.
That's right.
Come on, Tall Rob. Nope. Hadrian Crane. Two-handed Warhammer.
I think the smog has got to us.
Hadrian Crane hits with the Warhammer.
Oh, thank goodness.
He'll do 6 more against the Baron. Baron is starting to look rough.
Yay.
It is now Garbin Jost's turn. 2 hand axes. Yes. Both are going to hit. Oh yeah, so this is what transpires. Garbin looks over at the Baron, and he's just like, Rundle, this is for my wife. He looks over to Hadric Crane. Hadric gives him a nod. Garbin runs toward Hadric. Hadric boosts him into the air towards the Baron. And Garbin sends a hand axe into each of the temples of the Baron. You see the look on his face become vacant as he crumbles to the floor.
Are you still there?
As this happens, you hear guard number 1 call out,
Let's bail, gents. It's not worth it.
and they start to scramble to the bedroom door. And you are all out of combat.
Thank the heavens. You know what? That is the beauty of D&D. It's not about winning. It's about telling a story. And we did win.
Yeah. It's not about getting your turn order right or remembering who was down with 0 hit points, whether or not they drink a potion, whether or not they took too many actions on their turn. It's about the story. In the Baron's chambers, you find a chest containing several precious gems and about 800 gold pieces.
Ooh.
You know the whole thing to be worth about 1,750 gold pieces.
All the gems.
Yep, the gems and the gold combined.
Don't make me math.
So, 950 on the gems.
Okay, thank you.
800 on the gold.
I did my math for the dice. I will not do it for the gold.
We're going to get through this. We're going to get through it. So with that, you all head back to Broomswallow. The mining operation and the refineries are shut down, causing all of the Belkers to disappear from the area. And Hadric calls a town meeting at the front of the Crooked Cricket Inn.
Friends, it appears that last night someone has murdered the Baron.
And all of the townspeople start to cheer.
There's some people in the background going, just exaggerating. Oh no.
Yup.
Poor Baron.
He's wiping the blood off of his warhammer as he's talking to the townspeople.
As you know, the Baron has no heir, and according to the law of this land, that means the control of the town falls to the townmaster. Why, I believe that's me.
Once again, people are laughing and cheering.
The last 10 years have been a true test of our resolve. We've all lost friends, and some of us have lost family.
And with that, you see Garbin remove his hat and wipe away a tear.
But no, we are ushering in a new era. My first order of business is declare Broomswallow an independent settlement. All mining operations and refineries will be shut down permanently. We will rebuild this town, and it will be led by a council elected by all of you. And now, my next order of business, and perhaps my favorite, is to step down as townmaster. Although I am happy to serve on the new council if you'll have me. And now, let's get to work, everyone.
Everyone shouts out, "Yay, democracy!"
That's right. Everyone starts to work on rebuilding the town. Hadric steps down from the platform in front of the Crooked Cricket, comes over to you, and he's like,
I cannot thank you enough, lass. And you too, wee man.
It was a pleasure working with you again, fighting alongside a strong man like you.
Yes, absolutely, Hadric. You can call on us any time. Well, you know, the council's always open if you'd like to serve on it.
Unfortunately, I think I am retiring.
Garbin comes over to thank you. Hadric turns to Garbin.
Aye, Garbin, I love you like a brother. We did it, old buddy.
Yes, you old badger, we did it. I just wish Amarella was here to see this.
She's always watching, lad.
I can't believe after 10 years I'm finally free.
Well, now that you're free, I'd like to put in an order for a new pair of shoes.
And you see him point down to his boot, and you see 3 hairy, soot-covered toes sticking out the side.
Just 3.
Yep.
So he did pretty good.
He did pretty good on those boots. And that is the end.
Yay. Oh, that was good. That was a real good one.
I liked that one a lot.
Despite us failing a lot.
There were a lot of failures that happened, but the story got told.
Mm-hmm.
We made it through and told the story. In some unexpected ways, but it did happen. And now, where will our heroes go next? Will it be Tall Robert and Ethelda next time? Will it be someone else? Who knows?
Hugh Dankwood's coming.
Is Hugh Dankwood coming next?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know if she'd be coming or not, but that's good to hear. I'm glad.
Yeah, I love her too much.
I don't know who I'm going to be next. Might stick with Tall Robert. Hugh Dankwood and Tall Robert might have some good chemistry together there.
They do.
Yeah, for sure. All right, well, you guys stay tuned for the next episode of the Dorks at Disadvantage podcast.
Yes, thank you for listening, guys.
Thank you.